Debiting me on every unsuccessful transaction is one of the worst experiences that
Destiny will overcome. No, I am not afraid.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to click on your bell notification. It's just beside the subscribe button. This is so that each time I upload, you're going to be the first to know. Thank you to all my amazing subscribers. I see all the love that you have shown me. I see all your love. I see all your support, and I don't take them for granted. God bless each and every one of you. I love you so much. Thank you for your constant support. So I'm going to share with you guys some of my worst experiences so far in Nigeria since we moved back from Ghana. We moved back during the elections or closer to the election period in Nigeria. So things were actually crazy those periods. One of the worst experiences that I had was unable to use my card or make transfers. That should be number 2. Then the number 3 is getting debit alert without successful transactions. It's so crazy. Like, you will make a transaction, you will transfer money to someone, the recipient haven't received it, and then you will get alert of that same transfer. Why that money didn't go through, that particular transaction didn't go through, but of course the alert will come to your phone, like you will be debited without the transaction being successful. Debiting me on every unsuccessful transaction is one of the worst experiences that I have so far. As I'm making this video, I still have 2 outstanding debit alerts that have not been reversed to my account. Okay, and then again is a transaction that I made while I was shopping at a mall. They debited me. Okay, they debited me the first one. That one was so embarrassing. We went to the mall to shop. After shopping, you know how your daughter would be picking stuff, she'll pick everything she wanted. And that day I was in a very happy mood. Like, I was like, pick what you want, all the things that I've promised to, just pick them. So she was just picking. She picked all the things that she wanted and all the things that she has been reminding me of, and then getting to the counter to make payments. Guess what? After all the struggles of shopping with a toddler, we now got to the counter. I brought out my card. Lo and behold, it was declined. Immediately they told me that it's declined. Like, immediately I received a debit alert. I looked at my phone. I'm like, what is this? Again, I decided to try another option of making transfer. I made the transfer. It didn't go through. See, transfer bank issues and transfer have actually dealt with me in Nigeria. I was using like 2 different banks, okay, just to make things easier, because they will say this bank is this. Let me see. Okay, I was like, okay, since I have more than one bank, let me try the other bank. And then I will try the other bank. It's still the same thing. I don't even know the banks that we are enjoying this period. I got to know that there are some banks that we are not really affected because they don't have much customers. So it was easier for their customers to have access to cash, because when CBN released some cash to them, they have less customers to attend to. Their customers didn't really experience what we other banks experienced. So after 2 failed transactions at the mall, they said I should head over to another section. I think that's their transfer section. They have a transfer section, so they said I should move to the transfer section. This is where I'll be giving the account number to make transfer to in that mall. So okay, I moved there. I said, okay, this thing that I bought for my daughter, hey, all this shopping, we cannot leave them here today, let's go. So I moved over to the transfer sections. There I made one transfer again and it was declined. I got angry. I was like, no, it's not happening again. What I did was I packed those stuff one side. In my mind already, I already know that it's about to go down. Like, I know we might actually not go with all this, but I took permission from them. I said, please leave my stuff here, let me go out and see what I can do. So I went out to look for cash. Okay, I was like, let me just look for cash. Maybe if I'm able to get cash, it will be quite easier. I didn't succeed. I didn't even bother to go back. I begged my daughter. I was like, please forgive me, we are going to come back for this shopping. And of course she understood me and we went home. Yeah, 2 days later, I think I was able to have some cash, and then we went back. We also picked some of the things that we picked before, and then I made payments. This is a very sad experience then in Nigeria. All my sad experiences so far are something that have to do with money. The cashless policy that was imposed in Nigeria and the rest. So everything revolves around not having cash, getting debited, staying on the queue for a long time. Then the last experience I'm going to be sharing is staying on the queue without being paid. So we went out very early. The first day we went by 7, and when we got there, people were already filled up, like the queues. People, I was like, where are all these people coming from? Didn't two people sleep in the house? Where are you coming from by 7 a.m.? Someone told me that she came by 6 o'clock and her number was around 300 and something. You can imagine, 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. people were already at the bank. So okay, we're like, okay, so this is how it's done. We decided that the next time that we'll go much earlier than we did that day. On that fateful day, we woke up very early and we left. By 6:30, we were already at the bank. But guess what? Our number was 530 something or 550 something. For the ATM, we got 300 and something. And then we stayed, because getting numbers is not even a guarantee that you have access to your money, or you're going to withdraw money, or you are going to touch money. So getting the numbers is just do what others are doing. So we got the number and we queued up and we started waiting for the bank. Like you have to wait outside. You're not even inside the bank, you just have to wait outside the gate until they were ready to call the numbers. When they are ready to call the numbers, you just see them mingling in, like you just see people from different angles going in. One boss from inside will just come out and pick few people that called him on the phone, and that's it. And we will be waiting, and then again someone will come out and be like, hey, we are together. They will follow them. This is one thing I know, that if it's in Ghana, it will never happen. Forgive me, but if it is in Ghana, if you haven't watched my videos about protocols and everything in Ghana, you will not jump any queue. You will not jump any queue in Ghana. You will stay on that queue, whether you are rich or you are poor, unless you have an emergency. Except that, you stay on the queue. But here in Nigeria, it's something else. I'm sorry to say, but it's not the same. Okay, you just have to stay on the queue, and then they will have to come out and say, hey, hello sir, let's go. We are together. Oh, follow me, we are together. He's going in with 4 people or more than 4 people. You that have been there with your number, you are there staring at them. Because of this, there were so many issues in the market and the business areas, because imagine a customer making transfer to your account and customer has been debited while you have not been credited, and the customer is showing you, look at the transaction, look at the debit alert, I have been debited, and you're also showing her, look at mine, I've not been credited. So during that period, a lot of problems arose, but people, we are still managing, living their life. I've come to believe that Nigerians are strong people. Honestly, Nigerians are very strong people. They manage every situation. I feel like that's where the leaders are doing what they are doing, because they feel like everything that they bring or everything that they throw at the citizens, that they are going to take it. So CBN redesigned Naira notes. They redesigned 1,500 and 200 Naira notes. And then they said, if you have old Naira notes, because I was still in Ghana during the submission of that old Naira note, and I had some Naira with me, and I was like, I don't even know what to do with these old Naira notes and all that, because there was a deadline for the submission. So some people who have their savings, believe me, some people don't go to the bank, so they save their money in their houses. So you have people who save the money that they want to use for training their kids, and money they want to use for a particular thing, and for the safety they might bury the money or even store it in anywhere in their houses. And then the government made this announcement that this is the deadline for this money. You should return these old notes before so date. And everybody everybody started taking their monies to the bank, returned everything. They returned the 500, the 1,000 Naira notes, and the 200 Naira notes. We the citizen, we have done what you asked us to do. Now it's your responsibility to keep to your words, to give us the new redesigned money so that we can start making use of it. And that was where the problem started. There was no money, no cash. People were suffering because people have submitted all the cash that they have, waiting for the new one to arrive. When things get tough, okay, they now said 200 Naira notes is now legal tender. You can now use the 200 Naira notes, the old 200 Naira note that everybody have submitted. How? Like, Where are we going to see it? Is legal tender? Where? Okay, give us the cash. People were struggling in the bank to get the old money, that the same old money that they submitted. They are now struggling again to get it back. So new notes we are not available, old notes we are not also available. So at the end of the day, when they now announced again that 1,000 naira notes and 500 naira notes, that is the old one, they are now legal tender, that you can now use it as what we can now use the same old money that we submitted. The new note was not available, despite the fact that they spent so much money in printing this money. Like according to them, they said it cost them how many billions of naira. At the end of the day, it was not available. The old one was not available. The citizens were frustrated. A lot of people died. Yes, a lot of people died because they were not able to have access to cash to eat. Okay, these are some of the bad experiences that I had so far in Nigeria. But now money is circulating gradually. It's not like before. At least now we can have access to our money through POS. Anyway, I paid 300 naira the other day to get 10,000 naira. Unlike before, you pay like 4,000 naira to get that 10,000 naira. So everything will be normal very soon. But this is the worst experience that I've had so far moving back to Nigeria. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Tell me in the comment section, were you in Nigeria when this happened? What was your own experience? Did you have access to money, or you were not having access to money? Did it bother you? Did you have experiences of getting debit alert without successful transactions? I want to know on the comment section. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you on my next one. Until then, I love you so much. Bye.
Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive.